Okay, this is just a test and to see how the video will work. I'm going to try to go back and forth with explaining things about, how to draw pictures and paint things, and this is kind of an art series. So I'm new at this, and my glasses got new trifocals, so it's I want to be a lot more expressive and get into the rhythm of things. So I'm going to come down here and center my paper to where it ought to be. So I'm going to draw an oval for like a face, and you want to divide that in half for where the eye level is, and divide that in half again, so where this is the nose, and then this is the mouth, and you want to come down here. Now there's different ways of actually doing this. You can go ahead and do a circle with a dividing line here, and then sort of drop a draw in. Okay, so from here to here is your eye level, and then from here to here is your nose level. Here's your mouth, and then the chin. So you want to draw sort of like where the eye is. You want to make sure the eye is about that size, and ovals will work fine for the placement. And then you want to come in here on the bottom of the nose. Now the nose is more of a sort of a triangular shape, so the important line is here, and then this would be your top eyelid. Now the eyeball is in a circular area here, the ocular opening. So the eyebrow will come above that, about like so. Okay, and then you have a bottom line about where the ocular opening is. Now generally what you'll want to do is, now many of you already know how to draw, so basically I'm just sort of giving you the things that I've learned and that I've grown accustomed to. So under here would be the other ocular opening, or the flap of the skin. And then here we have the philtrum. Now basically the edge of the nose comes to the edge of the eyeball here. And then where you have your pupil. Okay, so the face is basically in proportions. Okay, so I'm showing you the various proportions, and I kind of want to take a break to kind of look at my face and talk a little bit about maybe do some hand gestures, and kind of where the camera is kind of hitting me right now. So I'm going to go back down and draw this hideous looking face, by the way. It's just kind of hideous. And so this will be like where the eye is. And now the ear comes about the top of the eye to the bottom of the nose. General proportions, okay? So where this pupil is, about right here, that's about the edge of your mouth. Okay, so I'm just gonna sort of fool around with that a little bit. And then what I generally do is, once I've got these things in here, now you can put a little bit of a smile if you wish. It's a good idea to have these dimples in here. Now the bottom of the lip is about right there, and I just actually draw sort of a dark line. That's the most important thing. And if anything, just a little bit of an oval, and then you can sort of come up here like so. All right, so that's your mouth, and then your chin, of course, is here. So you can see that you might want to flesh this out a little bit. That mouth might be a little bit too wide, and so you can make adjustments. Now we're going to cover a little bit about different facial structures. This is basically the basic proportions that I've just given you here. Okay, so there's different things that will happen with the the chin and the thickness of the face, okay, and then generally the hair, can do all different kinds of things. So if you come up over here, now I'm not really crazy about this eye. It looks like it's sort of slanting a little bit too much, so you want to correct these things as you see that they're happening, okay. and it's a good idea to draw very lightly. Generally what I'll do is leave a bit of a white area there, and then just kind of draw like the muscles of the iris. They're kind of like that. And then you can, your top eyelid is generally darkest, and women tend to do those, you know, cat eye things, whatever they're called. I don't know. I don't do those things. But I draw them. I think women are very beautiful, so I draw them, and men are very handsome, and I draw them, but they're different, you know, they're just different. And I particularly am glad about that. So anyway, I'm going to come in here and do the heaviness on the upper eye, and then the eyebrow tends to get a little bit thicker, and then come down a little bit this way. It's good to look at reference, so I just can't stress enough reference, okay? And then this little opening or shadow area here is due to the ocular opening in the skull, which we'll talk about, and then you're going to be studying the basic parts of the skull and the basic muscular structure of the face. This is really important because if you're looking at the face here, you'll have a cheekbone here, and then you have a lower mandible, and that causes the cheekbones to come out like so, okay? So there's certain things you should know, that there's a lower mandible, the jaw opens and closes, okay? There is a part of a skull that's like right here. You'll see a bump, and then right behind there is like cartilage. So you'll see, you know, kind of different things that will cause the nose to do the things that noses do, okay, because of the cartilage in there, okay? Generally right here you're going to see sort of a shadow, okay? And then the hair is, you know, you can pretty much do anything like with the hair. Sometimes you'll see like manga people kind of do this kind of a thing. It's kind of a funky thing to put like hair in their eyeballs, I guess. I don't know. You do whatever you want to do with the hair. I mean, you could make them bald, let's say. So here's a skinhead with a little hair on the side. Okay, you can have fun with it. So here's a bald dude, okay, and maybe a, you know, kind of a Bernie Sanders look, you know, but he'd be a lot older, kind of like this, and a lot grumpier. If it was a Bernie Sanders, he'd be okay. You can have fun with that. So it depends on the structure of the face, and we're going to cover these things. There's young people, there's middle-aged people, babies, old people, wrinkled people, deformed people. There's all kinds of things that you can adjust in the subtleties of the human face. So we're going to study this week about drawing the human face. And then we're going to go ahead and talk more about what the project is. I want you to be able to apply the human face, the drawings of the human face, to your particular style and particular skill level. But I want you to explore various things. Now this is going to be a challenging project because it's important as artists to know how to draw the human face. So we're going to be doing a self-portrait, and then I want you to draw a picture of a celebrity. And then I want you to draw 8 different views of the human face, 9 different views of the human face. And then we're going to do one more project. So anyway, this was kind of a test, but if it went really well, I can see here, you know, how the human face looks. Okay, so I go like this. You can see it's just scritchy, scratchy kind of a thing. Okay, anyway, I appreciate you doing these videos with me, these instruction videos. I'm trying to get used to you know, how the camera works. So if I go to my right, it goes to the left over here, and vice versa. You know, if I do this kind of a thing, you know, I want to kind of center my hands so that so let me know what you think, okay? But I appreciate your patience in this new way of doing things. Keep us all in your prayers, of course, with the COVID-19, the precautions we're taking. When hopefully it doesn't go that bad, but this is for drawing 2. miss you all in class. You're a good class, a lot of fun, and very enthusiastic. But we're going to go and do it this way for a while. And go ahead and give me some pointers on this new video type thing that I'm doing. And it'll be on YouTube as a test video. So I hope you're entertained and amused by it, as I am, because I'm just kind of trying to do different things to get used to this and be comfortable. It's unusual for me to sit in front of a camera to do this kind of a thing. Although when I was a kid, I thought it'd be cool to be a rock star. I'd have to be in front of a camera, I suppose, but that wasn't meant to be. I married a beautiful woman, and I'm very happy with the way my life is right now. But wouldn't you know it, I have to be in front of a camera anyway. And so here you go. I hope you enjoy it, and give me your feedback on this. I really appreciate it. Thanks.